Hello everybody, this is Dead Warfare here. I may have started that a little too early, but I don't care. Anyway, welcome back to What If Deku Was Dream Part 6. Anyway, last time we left off, it was the entrance exam, right? Yeah. Anyway, they go back to, Zuko and Creeper go back to the dorms. Zuko, is sitting by, I'm gonna say he's like sitting on the couch in the, pretty much the living room. Or the lounge room, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Creeper's sitting next to him, you know. They're having a little couple moment because they are dating. I don't know if I said this. They are dating, pretty much, technically. Like, they never gone on a date, but they have kissed, you know. They're technically dating. But they couldn't go on a date anyway. The closest thing they can do to a date is a well-cooked steak dinner. That's the closest thing. Because, you know, they were just there. They never went to the sea. So they're kind of having a little couples moment. Zuki's sitting there. He's a bit tired because, you know, it was a battle. Creeper's majorly tired, which I'm gonna say that's the drawback to her being charged. Like, if she gets charged, if she uses her explosion, she gets hella tired afterwards. So yeah. So she's super tired, and she's like leaning onto like Deku's shoulder, kind of like falling asleep, you know. And they both just fall asleep there for the night. Also, I don't know if I didn't say this yet, but Izuku's pretty much gotten everything from the camp back in the woods back to like the dorms. He even got the trap thing, that one trap thing that tells him like if one of his traps goes off. Yeah, he has the thing, like all the strings sticking out the window, because I'm gonna say there's like a little tiny like forest area close by, which has some pigs, some regular animals, no mobs, because, you know, they're in the city. Well, sometimes mobs, sometimes if you know, if Izuku's lucky enough to get a mob, you know. Because Izuku, he all he knows is how to kill, you know, pretty much. He knows how to kill, and he's never fought someone without the intent to kill. So yeah, he's killed pretty much everything he's come across. Why not kill it? Why not do it again? You know. So yeah, 2 weeks go by. Zuko and Creeper pretty much are just training and studying. Maybe. Huh. I'm stupid, alright, okay? I just start thinking and I'm like, ah, fuck. Anyway. Where was I? Yet 2 weeks go by. I'm gonna say that, like, they allow Creeper and Zuko to wear what they normally wear. Because, like, even, they can't even get, like, the hoodie off of Izuku. Like, they can't get the mask off. They can't get the hoodie off, so they definitely, if they go for the mask at all, they probably will die in this first second. Like, Izuku gave him 3 warnings with the first warning he ever gave someone for trying to, like, pull down his hood. He's like, he holds up the sword to his neck. He's like, this is your first warning. This is your first warning. Also, if you try the mask at all, there's no warning. I'm just going to kill you. Which I'm going to say that was Mike. For, I don't know, reasons. And, Mike's like, okay, I'm going to tell everyone else about that mask part. And yeah, so they just let him wear what the hell he wants because they know that there's no way of taking it off by force because Izuku has fought monsters that for 10 years that they thought was impossible. They thought it was impossible to even live out there for like a month or two. Not and Izuku lived out there for 10 years by the age of 4. So yeah. Anyway, yada yada yada. Data. Next day is next 12 weeks passed. They get their letters, yada yada yada. They say they pass with the same amount of points with 60 hero points and 60 villain points, so they got 120 points. Which what was All Might's again? What was All Might's score? Like 120? Wasn't that his score? I forgot. So I don't know. Because I'm a very forgetful person. Anyway, next day they go to school. Well, they get there. The first people there, they're just chatting. Iida, sorry, not Iida. Bakugo and also Izumi come in because don't forget she exists. Which Deku didn't forget Izumi or his parents, you know. So he doesn't really like Izumi. He doesn't have any like grudges against her because she never did anything wrong to him. But he does have like this little grudge because, you know, his family left him and didn't leave her, you know. His family pretty much left him to die. Oh, my cat's cracked. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's doing something. Anyway, moving on. Where was I? Iida and Izumi walk in, and they're like, what are you guys doing? Because they're both wearing normal clothes. Izuku's like, we got permission to wear normal clothes. And they're like, Izumi's like, oh man. And Bakugo's like, fuck. Because, you know, Bakugo probably wanted to wear something normal, not this, khaki suit. Khaki. It's probably not khaki, but, you know. When I say probably, I mean it's definitely not khaki, but anyway. It's definitely not khaki. It's khaki. It's not, you know. It's all in one. It's khaki, it's classy, it's not at all. It's not classy at all. it's not. I'm just saying random shit at this point. I'm saying random Saija. Saija. I say that wrong. Fuck. It's random Saija. I am still saying it wrong. Saija. Saija. I don't know if I'm saying it right now. I can't even hear it as a different word anymore. Saija. Which, if you don't know what that means, it means shit in German. I believe. Where was I? Iida comes in, starts bothering Izuku because, you know, he's not wearing the thing. Izuku pulls up the sword on his neck. Because he didn't do this at the entrance exam. But hey, guess what? There's no teachers around, so... You know, he'd just do it. He's like, if you bother me one more time, because you annoyed me 3 times at the entrance exam, if you bother me one more time, I'm not going to hesitate to decapitate... I can't say words. Decapitate you. Iida kind of pushes the sword away, and he's like... And... You know, he tries to be like he like said he says something about how why is he wearing the mask as well because even if they because he said Zubu said that he got permission to wear these clothing and he's asked about the mask and then Zuku puts the sword right up to his neck and like cuts his neck a little and says, "Did I stutter?" And Iida says, "No, sir." Good. And everyone else comes along, you know, everyone's like, why are they wearing normal stuff? And then by a certain point, they both just stop, they just both go dead quiet, as everyone else is still being loud. Aizawa comes in and it says, it took you guys 9 minutes to shut up. Except for those two. I can tell they weren't talking. As he points to Izuku and Creeper. Yada yada. Izuku, Bakugo. God damn! Aizawa, as you can tell, I'm a little out of it since it's late, but still. Aizawa says, put these uniforms on, go to locker room, put these uniforms on, and meet me in field beta, testing ground beta. Aaron's like, okay. Should I? Hold on real quick. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Zuko and Creeper don't go to the changing rooms, because I was going to do like a whole-on thing with, you know, Mineta peeping through the hole and then Zuko smashing his head into the wall, you know? But I just realized that pretty much if anyone tries to bother him at all, he probably would kill him, so I'm not gonna do that. At least not yet. I'm not gonna have him kill someone yet. Well, he's not gonna kill anyone, but you know, he would kill him because there's no teachers around, so you know, I can do whatever I want. Hey, it's not a crime if you don't get caught. It's not stealing if you don't get caught. Anyway, they're there and they're like, they still get to wear their normal clothing. It's like, yeah, if we have him in there especially, he will probably kill someone. And plus if he's gonna change, he's probably gonna take off that mask, which he would probably kill everyone then. And he's like, I know, because you know that whole on threat earlier. So yeah. Anyway, Aizawa tosses Izuku the ball and says, "You got first place in the entrance exam with 120 points, and so did she." Which Bakugo is pissed in the background. Izuku's like, okay, and Izuku doesn't use anything for this ball. He just chucks it with pure strength, and I'm gonna say he got a little bit further than Bakugo. So when it's Bakugo's turn, well, first is Creeper got farther than Izuku because her explosions are better, which also pissed off Bakugo because there's another person with like the same quirk as her. It's not her, him. And he got shorter than him, who just chucked the ball. He didn't show any signs of a quirk. He just chucked it. And a person with a better version of his quirk, which is pissing him off. Yada yada yada. Anyway, the whole on thing goes on as per usual. Deku and Creeper are pretty much neck to neck in this. Sometimes Izuku's getting better than Creeper, other times Creeper's getting better than Izuku. You know, pretty much they're at like a tying point. They're like tied. Bakugo's and Todoroki's in second, Bakugo's in third, Izumi's in fourth, you know. I'm gonna say Mineta gets last, so he gets expelled because fuck Mineta. So yeah. Anyway, voice crack. Anyway, I'm gonna end it off there. The next time we'll be here is heroes versus villains. Bye guys.